Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm back. um, let's see. There I am over there. Okay, I made it. I made it. I made it. If you're here, come on in and say hi. Let me wipe my glasses off real quick. Ooh. Got some interesting items. Now, some of the items we have this week I've had on before. I went through my cabinet and sort of pulled some things, just a little spring cleaning going on, I guess you could call it. I got something on my glasses that's just irritating me to death. So we'll see how that goes. Gonna be doing a little spring, I guess, spring cabinet cleaning. Hi, Miss Mary. Hello, how are you? Happy Sunday. Hope you had a really good week. I've got some of the darned coating coming off of my lenses, and it's irritating me to death. Let me see if I can find my little bottle of spray cleaner real quick. I know it's sitting here, I think. Let's see. Oh, there it is. So let's see. I know I've got it sitting here. Let's see if I can get whatever that is off. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't know. Hi, Gina. Hello, hello. Got a spot on my glasses I'm trying to see if I can get rid of. I thought I had it, and then when I put them on, when I came in here, there it was again. I was like, damn. Yeah, I think it's some of the coating. It's time for new glasses again. One of these days. Well, shoot, now I can't see how the other side because I oversprayed. Oh, shoot. Hi, Maria. Hi, Presley and Vincent, if you're there. That's a little better, I guess. I thought I'd done a good enough job a while ago, but guess I didn't. Hi, Miss Pat. Everybody's coming in. Oh, God, she was there yesterday. You tell her I said hello. Let's see. Okay. All right, just looking things over here. What was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something. I didn't add anything. I broke the cookbooks down into, I think there's 5 in each lot. And there's some really pretty cool ones in there. They date all the way from 1924 to all the way up to, what was it, I want to say 53. But most of them are 1930s. There's only one 1953, and then I think maybe 2 or 3 of them are 1940s, and then the rest of them 1930s, and then 2 of the books, cookbooks, are 1920s, oldest being 1924. Yeah. Hi. Oh, there's my Robin with a Y. Hello, hello. Hi, Greg. Oh, goodness. You said that what's oh yes, yeah, maybe wait. You got to give her like a birthday week. So you start and you however old she is, I guess, and then you make that many packages or something. I've seen them do all different kind of things, or a countdown to her birthday starting in May, and every day she gets to open a package to her birthday, and then she gets her big present. Um, so let me show you how I did that. I pulled some, and then I thought, oh, I'll just pick a few out of it, and then I thought, I'll just show them all. Why not? You know, why not? So I broke them down into packages like this, um, and I think one of them is canning, is like mostly the canning books, um, and then there's two of them that are all 1930s and one 1920s in them. So there's two like that. And then the other one, because let's see, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other one is 1930s. And I think it might have the 1940s and the 53 in it. So they're all broken into little sets. And there's 5 in each of those. Oh, and the lace, guys, there was 9 yards of lace there. Didn't look like there was quite that much lace. I would have guessed more, probably 5 or 6 yards, but I did unroll it, and there are 9 yards. Hi, Judy Reardon. So it's Judy, Joe, and Jim. Hello, hello. Only 5 thumbs up. I know. I don't get many thumbs up or comments and things like that, which, I'm not even, I never did monetize myself because I don't know. I thought about it, you know, but I never did. I don't get enough views and comments, thumbs ups, or all that kind of things. That it would make, like what, I get a penny, save your paper. So I don't really worry about it. Maybe someday I will have maybe, because I've been thinking about it, some other kind of content as well, besides just a preview and a sale every week. A lot of the places around me don't allow filming in their places because of an incident there was, where someone had come in and took pictures of something and said they had purchased it, made a fake receipt, and took the antique store to court and won and got the piece. Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, they take pictures or video or anything like that. It's crazy what people do. What else? What else? Oh, the redheaded kids, I forgot to say they are Goble, that I put in, and I believe I tried to, it's a little dark where my cabinet sits, even with both of the lights on, it's sort of shadowed in there. So I think that those are the last 3 redheads I have, of that. I did bring the Czechoslovakia holy water font. It's a nice one. It does have a little water, like what is that, like residue, but I didn't have any vinegar to put in it to take that out. I tried to scratch some of it out, and I got a lot of it. It's not as bad as it was, but it just needs a little soak in some vinegar, I think, to get the rest of that out. I don't think it'd be hard to get out because what I got off was pretty loose, you know. So I don't. It's not bad at all. What else? Brought two different rosaries, got an apron. Um, the the paper pieces that I brought, I picked those up. If y'all heard me on the preview, the older gentleman, his wife, her name is Chelsea, um, and they have an antique store called Chelsea's. And I would say she's probably close to her 90s, but that woman can and get, you know what I mean? And she is all over that store. She's a real tiny little woman, and some beautiful vintage clothes and hats. There's a whole section: hat pins, clothes, hats, everything like that kind of stuff. But as I walked in, because I go there every time I go to this to Sedalia, a little town down the road. I think it's about Sedalia's about 45 minutes from me one way, and when I go there, I stop in, so I'm in there often. And he looked at me and went, "She's gone. We're gonna sell some stuff." I said, "Well, I want to buy some stuff," and so I went through the store, and sometimes some of her stuff isn't priced because she sets it out and doesn't have time to do all that. Because I mean, this woman is a busy woman, but a lot of her stuff is priced. But every once in a while, you'll get something that's not. It's usually me because sometimes there's a little sign on the wall saying how much like feed sack and linens and different things are, and then I miss looking at it. but yeah, he she's gone. We're gonna sell some stuff. It was hilarious, but he was so funny. But that's where I got those Merit um, pieces, and I think they are 1800s, the late 1800s. It's not dated, but just by the paper, the look at them and everything, because I have quite a bit of 1800s paper pieces, and it just that's what it just looks like that. And if it isn't, it's the very early 1900s. But I just have a feeling it's 1800s. Hi, Miss Susan. Hello, hello. Oh gosh, that just made me think of that song. I don't know what the name of it is, but what's her name sings it? Y'all know it is, right? Hello, hello, whatever. I don't know. That Spanish lady, real pretty little Spanish lady. I can't think of her name. Hello, hello, hello. I can't remember. Jim is waving. Hey, Jim. Hey. Okay, so jelly, sis, Pat. What are you jelly about? I could do a princess wave. Or what was it? What was her? Clamp it. Oh, shoot. All right. So y'all know, as normally, well, normally as I can get, I don't sell in any particular order. So if you watched the preview and there was something there that you were interested in, excuse me, just let me know and I will pull them as quickly as I can get to them. Meat and Game Cookbook. So we'll start with the cookbooks if you want, Miss Judy. Oh. Let me find the meat. Yeah, it shows how to can meats, tells you how everything you need to do to them before you can them. One book shows you I think it's this one, maybe, I don't know. It shows you like the cuts, like the side view of an animal, a cow, a sheep, a lamb. This one is not into canning. Yeast breads, desserts, and that is just a cookbook from the 40s. See if I can find the meat ones. And you said it said Meat and Game Cookbook. I didn't remember one saying meat, yes, but not game. Meat and Game. This one, it's a little booklet. But you're gonna get all 5 of them. It's in this bag, and in this bag, it's got some neat ones. These are the canning ones. It has that meat, how to can meat and game. Now that's the one I think I was telling you about. Yeah, see, it shows you all the cuts of the meat, cutting and canning. Don't know if there's any recipes in it. I can't remember. It just shows you the cuts and tells you how to do it. Oh yeah, there's a table of content in the back. Now these books aren't perfect, guys. They've got where somebody's probably spilt something on them a little bit while they were making stuff. 3 methods of canning. There is the raw, the fried, and the roasted, and it tells you how to do those. And then it's done in a pressure cooker, most of it. And then here, like I said, like they probably had it open, but it tells you how many, I guess, pounds, how much salt to put in, temperature of the steam, canning meats, poultry, fish, and game. And then it gives you a whole list and sort of a chart, how long and how much, which is pretty cute, pretty neat. Along with that one, you would also get this one here, and it is to put stuff in the deep freeze. It tells you how to do all that, and it gives you like everything you would want, how to put it in a jar, glass jar, and freezing it, and baking, broiling, and frying. I mean, it's just really do all that to it. And then there is what makes jelly gel. So in here it is, and a lot of them are advertising books, like for like Sure Gel, things like that. But they then give the recipes on the inside and step-by-step pictures, which I really like on those. I'm gonna go ahead and put a price in. These are excuse me, there are 5 books in each, and they're $15. That's $3 a book, basically. And then here is this one here, and look at the colors on these. These are really nice. This is a Cairo syrup canning and frozen fruits, and it tells you exactly, little anthropomorphic ones in there. It tells you exactly, gives you a chart, everything. And look at that baby on the back. And then the last one in there is a pressure cooking and canning. There again, I think it has meats and things in it like that. Now, I can remember my first husband, his grandmother, she would do roast and potatoes and carrots and everything, and then she'd put it straight in. She'd cook it, have it all going, nice and hot. Then she would put it straight into a jar, and then she would pressure cook it, and or not pressure cook. It was a boil, and and they would seal, and they had roast later. So here tells you how to can boiled meat, stews. So there's what was that? Does that say tongue? Yep. Can, luncheon, tongue. So you'd get all 5 of these in this lot. Now these are like the how to can meat one is see if I can find a date on it. Like my finger, dang it, sorry. I think this one is the 30s, if I remember right. Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, I think that's the 30s. And I'm just trying to see what. That one is the 40s. The jelly, I know the one's 53. Yeah, the jelly one, this one is 1953. And 1946. I'm with Judy at 15. You get all of these I'm showing. And then this one is I don't know. I found the dates in all of these at one point, but now I can't find dates. But I believe this one's also 1940s as well. Getting my last call. Going to put my last call in. Hi, Robin C. Last calls in, and we're going to mark those sold to Miss Judy. So, Judy, you got these right here. I got little tags there and put your name on it. I'll put a number on it, and then write your name on my paper. But that one is yours. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Get my little tags. And we just need to put a number on it like that. Just like that. It's shake and bake, and I helped. Thank you very, very much. Now, these 2 sets here, it's going to be choice on these, and then I'll do the other one by itself. These are 1930s and 1920s. One of them's 1920s, I think. Yeah. So this one is number 2. It's also starting at $15. There are 5 of these vintage cookbooks in this bag. In all the bags, there's going to be 5 in each. And I'm just going to sort of show them pretty quick. 1927. This is telling you how you can do peaches. It's everything you'd want to know about peaches. And I mean, it's got some really neat There's different salads to make. And then the recipes are in there in the book as well. Cold desserts. Then there was one, I think, and the other section is hot. So there's some really neat peach desserts in there. This one is Mazzola, and it is 19. Now I know this one's got a date right there, 1938. And look, it's rounded at the bottom like the wooden bowl. It's got some really cool. This is 1938. Really cool salads in the book. Look at that one. They did them up really pretty. So really cool salad book, all different kind of salads. This one here is 1932, and it is Leonard Tested Recipes. So it is, I guess, a refrigerator company put this one out, and there's nearly nothing on the front. It says Leonard biscuits and that's page 22. Got the neatest biscuit recipes in here. Rolls, cookies, just beverages, sandwiches, vanilla ice cream, marshmallow ice cream, orange ice cream, lemon ice cream. So yeah, there's some pretty neat recipes in that one. This one here, 1931. It's a smaller little book, but it's got some awesome, and I love the pictures in these books. Look at these pictures. Cookies. It's all full of different things. It is, I think, advertisement book, General Foods. All recipes tested and approved in the Swan's Down Kitchen. So that's in there. This one here is 1931. Love the picture on the front. Isn't that cute? Knox Gelatin recipe book. And that's those 5. That is in lot number 2. Lot number 2. Started at $15. Lot number 3. Again, very top one here, 1924. On that one, dated is right there in the back. On it, again, I was dating it. I couldn't find it because it's on the very back page, but the pictures and everything are just so cool. I mean, even if you wanted to, take it apart, and just the pictures, I think these would be so cool, or even copy the pictures off on a printer. Would be so cool, just done up in little frames on your wall in the kitchen. There's some really neat canning ones there. Canned cooked fruits, preserves, jams and jellies, marmalades. I don't know. There's just so many. And the pictures I absolutely love. Look at that old tea set. Really cool. So that's in there. And then this is another one of the Knox Gelatin. But this one includes frozen dishes in it, where the other one did not have that. 1938, was that what it was? Page too much. 1933. And then I like this one because look at the color on it. Flag on that one, and it's famous dishes. 1937 is the copyright on that one. There again, some really cool pieces in there. Now, this book here is Metropolitan Life Cookbook. It has a little writing on the inside here, and it's dating it the 15th edition, 1932 on it. And then every once in a while, some of these books I have a little cutout pumpkin chiffon pie. and it's just laying in here, which is discolored where it was laying. But really cute book. And then this one here is also 1938. And this one is Kellogg's All Brand advertisement on the back. It is, it's even got your, I guess, your Pisces, your chart in there. Timetable for baking and roasting. That one. And that is number 3. If you're interested in that one. And that is all 5 of those. So if anybody's interested in either bag of those, there's 5 in each. That $15 makes them like $3 a piece. I tried to do it. I tried to price them to where, like, if you were a reseller or something like that, you could pull them out, rebag them individually. And I would say you should easily, on a couple of them, I know they sell for around $15 a piece. And then the rest of them are anywhere from $5 to $10 each online selling for the ones that I could find. But the older ones, like the 1930s and 1920s, are the ones that sell really good. So I'm going to set these to the side since I've done showed those. And then the last set, let me show those. They're all, I'm going to leave the $15 in because they are all that. This one is a Chambers cookbook, and it is can't remember. I think it's 1940s, but I like the colors on it as well. Yeah, 1940. It's got the women there, woman on the back. It's got some really neat recipes in there. And then I think this one is the 1953. And it's all different kind of desserts and jellos and puddings and pies. And then I thought this one was really cool. It's a yeast bread book. So you got a lot of bread recipes and cinnamon rolls, crusty water rolls, whatever that is, enriched breads. So it's got a lot of recipes, and there's several hand ones. Telling you step by step how to do things. I like the old cookbooks that did that. And this one is by Ball, the canning jar company, on canning and freezing recipes. I guess I had I had 6 of them. Yeah, I had 6 canning books. But it shows you how to can grape juice, figs, pears, tomatoes, apricot jam, berry jam, peach jam, strawberry jam, how to can and freeze all that kind of stuff. There's a lot more people putting gardens out than they used to. And then this one is another Metropolitan cookbook. I seem to have several Metropolitan cookbooks. I still have a box full of old cookbooks that I've just sort of collected through the years. Some of them I've made things out of, and I think this one's 1930s Metropolitan cookbook. I think, is that the Empire State Building? Is that what that is back there? Or is that Big Ben? Or I don't know. Printed in the USA. There again, another really cool. It's a Metropolitan Life Insurance Company, New York. Popovers, cornbreads, peanut butter bread. So there's a lot of breads in here too. Molasses, ginger hermits, fudgies. So, and then there's baked rice and meat. So it's like a whole dinner. And then here's a recipe in there for French dressing. So yeah, really, really cool books. I'm with Gina at 15. I'm going to get my, let's see, how you spell it? Last call here going. Yeah, there it went. Last call is in. And we'll say sold. And Gina, just let me know which one you want. This one here that I was showing is number 4. The peach one with the peaches and the Mazola is number 2. And this is the one that's all 1930s. And then there's one that's 1920s. And then this one here is the other one. Just let me know which one you want. That would be 2, 3, and number 4. Three, and the Jello one. Okay. Let me. Whoop, missed the number. So this one was number 2. So you want number 3, which is this one. And I'll show them to you real quick to make sure I've got the right one. This one was number 3. Okay, that's number 3. And then the one with the Jello and the Jello one. Let me see. I think it's this one. And just let me know if this is correct. That's the Jello. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, it's got some really neat stuff in it. Hi, Gail. Hello. Now that one was number 4. So you got number 3 and number 4. You write your name down on those. So the only one I have left is number 2. It's got the these are 1930s and 1920s cookbooks, canning books, freeze preserves, things like that. So this is the one with the peaches, the Mazola salads, and there's also a gelatin one in here. And yeah, there's some really cool ones. And that one is number 2 is left. Let me write Gina down on 3 and 4 here. And if anyone is interested in that last set, they're $15 and it's number 38. Miss Robin Potts salt and pepper shakers. Which one? I have a 1939 World's Fair, New York. There's where you pour it out of that side, and then up here on this point. Carol Bloom says she'll take 38. And hello, Miss Carol. Hi, Amy and Chuck. Happy Sunday. Oh, you're never too late. And the other set I have is the little dog and cat. These are salt and pepper shakers. These are thymes. Now there is some issues with these, missing a little bit of the spaghetti over there. It's on his back side. Other than that, he's really good. And this one, this little cat, is it the cat or the dog? No, yeah, it's the dog. There's a, if you can see it, there's a line right there, but it doesn't, I don't see where it goes all the way around. So I don't know if he's, I don't think he's been broke off, because then there's nothing here where his tail connects that he's been broke, so I don't think he's been broke. I think it's just a little hairline on him. But I don't think I'd use these. Um, I think they'd be more decoration. So, which set was it, Miss Robin? I think it was Robin. Yes, I want to show those today. Have you got your package from me yet, Amy? From last time? Because I put something in there for you that I thought would look cute in that basket with those other. So let me go back up here real quick. I gotta go. I have to look over here. That one's too short or too far away. So I don't know which well, when you open it, you'll see. Oh, you've been under the weather? I'm sorry to hear that. I tell you what, I don't know what it was, but it just knocked me on my booty. Remember, I don't know about, I think I might have had to take a no sale week. It knocked me on my booty, and it was like it just took every bit of energy out of me. But if Robin with a Y, do you know what set salt and peppers are you were looking at? That would help me out. I'll show them both. The dog and the cat. Okay, I'll just say I show them both. The little dog and cat, 1950s. It's that pink porcelain by Thymes. It's a Japan pieces. And like I said, he's got a little hairline right here, but it doesn't go all the way through or anything like that. I think it's just maybe just in the glaze. He does have his cork on the bottom. That one's cork it's in there, but very cute. Let me see how tall they are. They're not. Hi, Christine Jones. Hello, hello. Whoops, wrong way. They are 3.5 inches tall. Very cute. One's little, like 3 1/4 and 3.5, right in there. So we'll do this little set next. They have the gold, missing a little bit of the gold. Most of the older pieces like this would go, it rubs off over time. These are $15. I believe this one, yeah, Pink Dog and Cat 1950 Thymes. And Thymes is THAMES. Somebody's got these online for $80 right now. I don't think they're going to sell them, because there's other people that's got them online for $25. So, or $24.99 or something like that. So I don't think the person that's got them on for $79.99 is going to get it. That's why I always say people can put it on for whatever they want. And that may sell it, but it's, depends on what somebody wants to pay for it. They are really cute. Little spaghetti on his ears, his little feet. He's got it on his cheeks, little tail, little feet. Gonna get my last call ready to go in. And last call is in. And no one else coming in. So Miss Robin with a Y, these are coming your way, girl. Congratulations. Miss Robin Potts. Those books back just a smidge there. And I'll lay Carol's over here as well. Just like that. And we can set those little babies down. And thank you very much. Appreciate it. Miss Dana Grace is in the house. Hello, hello. Did I write that down? Yes, got it. Now, the other salt and pepper shaker I have is this little plastic piece here. This is your 1939 New York World's Fair. I can't remember. I've had this a while because I can't remember how long I've had it, but I've had it a while. And we're going to start it out at $8. $8 for this little guy. It has where you just sort of, I think, slide that over, fill them on the bottom. It's in really pretty good shape. Some of my seen online, this had, I don't remember if it turned out this way or that way, but it's pretty cool. Let's get my last call ready here. Carol is at 8. Judy is at 10. And I'm going to put last call in. So last call is in. Carol is at 11. Hi, Miss Robin Boyd. Did I say hi to you? Have you been here a while? Robin with a Y? Yep. Miss Judy says out. We'll mark that sold to Carol for $11. Congratulations. Now that's all I've seen on people asking about, I think. If there is something else that someone wants to see, just type it in and we'll get to it pretty darn quick because I can. Otherwise, I'm just going to start picking up things off the top and doing that. Now, the lace, I'll start with it. It's 2 inches wide and Russian dolls. Okay, we can get those. Those are really cute. There are 5 dolls. And I had to look it up to find the name of them. The lace is 9 yards and it's 2 inches wide. Yeah. And this isn't that pretty? I don't know how old it is. I just really liked the pattern of it. And I picked it up at a different antique shop there in Sedalia. I think it's called Nostalgia or something like that. But there are 9 yards, and we are going to start this out at 14. on this one here. I'm just going through and making sure I didn't miss anybody popping in. And Gail is in at the 14. I'm going to get my last call ready to go in. 9 yards of this lace, and it is 2 inches wide. And I love the like that stripe that comes down in it, and then the flowers. I think that is so pretty, and it's all in really good shape. It's ready to use. I've I rewound it on a better cardboard. It was on a yellow piece of styrofoam. So I put it on a better piece of cardboard so it will store easily. And last call went in. We're going to mark that sold. To Miss Gail, congratulations. And thank you very much. Okay, now I'm not going to open every one of these and show everyone. I'm just going to pop the top off and show you the next one, I think. But there are 5 in here, and they go all the way down to where they're right about an inch tall. So it is choice. This is the one with the spoon on, with holding the spoon. So let me get a start in here. And they're starting at 14. And see, then there's another one, and she's holding like a little ring. Then the next one's not holding. I don't think the next 2 are holding anything. She's got some really pretty flowers on her hat. This one does have its little tag on the bottom. Very, very cute. And it measures about 3 3/4 inches. So you got that one. And then this one has that big flower, and it's sort of a bluish, like a dark teal-y blue-green color. Now it's got partial tag on it. Let me see if I can get it up there right. And then each one of them has like maybe a different color bonnet, a hat on with the little flower on the front. And there's a total of 5 dolls in this one as well. You gotta match her little arms up here on the front. And this one is also about almost 3 3/4 inches. Very cute. Now this little red one, very pretty. She's got like the gold foiling on her hat, or I'm not sure what they call it. They wouldn't call it a hijab. I don't know what they call it in Russia. The little scarf, little babushkas. Yeah. And then it's also called a metro whatever. I can't say it. Words just like that, just absolutely, I can't. And then there she is again, smaller. And there is there's 5. There's 5 in this one. I gotta make sure on this one. Yeah. See, look how little that one is. Little bitty thing. But it opens again. And that little bitty one. Which is what is that? Like 3/4 of an inch. And that goes into this one. And that fits in there. So that's 2, 3, 4. Gotta line them all back up here. and 5. So there's that many in each one, and they're all basically the same size. Little peanut. Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to get my last call put in there. I'm with Robin Boyd at 15. Last call went in, and it is a choice. The one with the spoon. The little red one, by the way, it's missing its tag totally, but it is Russian. The one with the spoon is what I'm calling this one. Let me the red one, real pretty red with the gold. So the red one, and this one I'm calling the blue one. So pretty cool ones. Now I do have some other ones that are smaller, and there's like 10 of them in one of them. And I mean, it goes down to a little nugget, a little pebble. It's like, goodness gracious. So Robin says, out to Carol. I'm going to mark sold. And then Carol, I need to know if you want the one with the spoon, the red one, or the blue one. We'll get those written down for you. You got them at 16. Gonna need a drink. She wants the blue one and the spoon. Now, Miss Robin, would you like the red one? That's this one here. Really cute one. At your, I think 15. Yeah, 15. Oh, totally, Sam. And I've got your name on it. Congratulations to you both. Now, I can't remember what you asked for next because, you know, I do have goldfish memory. So I'm just going to sort of, I guess, go down through everything here. I'm going to do the rosaries next. I guess. Let me see where they at. Where you at? Where you at? There they are. Okay. So I have another one that is the black beads. Let me tell you how long it is. Roughly 17 inches long. And it does have the bleeding, our Sacred Heart, bleeding heart, I can't remember it now, on one side. And Madonna with the child. Beautiful cross. It's an older one as well. So you have choice of this one here. Let me get that start in. Or this one here. And this is the one I was trying to explain. See how those beads shimmer? These are glass, these beads here. The other ones I think maybe plastic, but these are glass. They have the gold chain. It's not as long. It's the back, the front, and then this one, very pretty. It's got like rosettes, top and bottom there. And I wanted to say this one was like, let's see if I can move this back just a smidge. It was like 11 and a half or 11 right in there. 11 and a half. Yeah. Deborah's in at 16. Very, very pretty. I did bring back the others. I'll show them. The ones that I had one last week that didn't sell, and then I have one more black one. So I'll bring those back in after these for a choice on those as well. But very pretty, very, very pretty. Miss Deborah Tucker, hello, hello. But I just absolutely look how that, I mean, ain't that something? I mean, it's like a moon glow or something. I don't know. But it's glass beads. It's very pretty. That's the sort of amberina looking colored one. And then this is the black one. And let me get last call going here. You know, I could just throw those other two in with this as well. That way we can just do it all at one time. How's that sound? Now, this is one of them that didn't sell last week with the tubed like turquoise colors, and they're more like they're like a milk glass, like a milk glass tube bead, and it says Rome on the back there. So it's a bit. These I'm going to add in as a choice as well. That way, just do them all at one time. This is all the rosaries I have. So 16 and a half inches on the blue one. And then I have one more black one. And these are, well, these are wooden beads on this one. I tangled it. Dang it. Sorry. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, these are wooden beads on this one here. Let's see if I can hold it, straighten it up. The other side don't have anything on it. So you can choose from those as well. And that one is 18 inches. So we have the wooden one, the black beaded one, the blue, like milk glass tubing beads, and then that one that reminds me so much of like amberina, or moon glow stones or something. I don't know. It's so pretty. It's the only one with the gold. All the rest of them are in the silvery color. Tiger eye stone. Well, I thought about that, Robin. But tiger eye is more of a brown and a gold. This is actually sort of like a I don't know, like a wine or burgundy like color with I don't know, it's just like a nice ripe cherry, you know. Last call is in. Didn't see anyone else come in. So it's a choice on these. You can take 1, 2, 3, or 4. Totally up to you. I do have my last call. I see it showing up there now. And I am with Deborah at 18. They are very pretty, all of them. When I went to a estate sale, I got these. I just sort of, they were laying on the table. I just wrapped my hand across it and just took them all. Miss Judy says out. Because I just wanted them. I know y'all like them. And I try to buy things I know y'all like, of course. So $18, Miss Deborah Tucker. I just need to know which one or ones you would like. We have again the wooden one. This is the wooden one, which I think is really cool. I like the wooden ones because y'all know, I mean, like in the Bible, I don't know the Bible all that well, but I do know that the wasn't so fancy stuff, you know. It was more practical, the items, you know, that Jesus used. So the wooden ones remind me of that. The blue tube and the black and black stone. This one. I don't think they're stones. They're just beads. But I'll put you down for those. Rosary. Now, where did that just go? And then Miss Judy, for your $17 bid, is there still one available that you would like? The amberina red looking ones, you know, that sort of moon glowy. They are glass beads on that one, and then the other one is wood, one that's still available. So we're doing there, and Tucker, and then let me lay those down here. And you are so welcome, Deborah. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Judy. Judy, glass with gold tones. Okay, this one. It's a shorter one, but it is very cool. I'll put you down for that one. That was at 17. Gotcha. So the only one I have left is the wooden one. If anyone is interested in the wooden one, it is number 46. And what did I start them out at? Don't remember now. I wrote over top of my number. When I write over top of my number, then I can't read it. 16. It's number 46. $16. I'll lay it over there. Okay. Gonna start off at the top of my list, and right here. Why didn't I could not see that? Okay. Absolutely beautiful. It looks like tiger's eye. It does, but it's more of a burgundy color. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's very pretty. Either way, whether it is or it isn't, it is very pretty. So this is my last ceramic Santa Claus. It is there it is. It is also a Gare. Most of these were Gare. And this one is 1997, right up there on top. Gare Mold Company, 1997. And look how pretty he is. This is the mistletoe. The back, he's got the little basket with these presents, with all the mistletoe, even his hat or crown, mistletoe. Very, very nice. His gown, gold with the, it looks like glitter, but I think it's just a foiling. It might be glitter, like an angel dust glitter, you know. Give it a start. And this is where I started all of them. And then I'll get some measurements for you on him as well. Where'd my ruler go? He's really cool. 11 inches. So he's just as big as the others. Very, very pretty with the burgundy and the sort of forest green or hunter green. And then the little white spots are like pearl. It's a pearly. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up, but it's sort of a metallic-y pearl. Very, very pretty on him as well. $45 on this one. Even the detail on his coat under the arm and around there, there's a lot of detail on it. All the little gold painted on the diamonds down the front, and then they have that little like flower and leaf in the center. I like this. He is really cool. I like his colors. Yeah, I do like, because this reminds me. I mean, I had a bedroom all this colors. You know, it was not the gold, but it was the dark burgundy, the forest green, and then the gold. Instead of it gold, it was more of like a spicy mustard color. You know, it's really pretty. But yeah, got a little bit more traditional colors on this one with more like the red and the green. You know. Yeah, I mean, I have a nice 14 karat gold cluster ring of um, um, tiger's eye that I can't believe I mean, I paid $15 for it at a like a thrift shop. They had it in their jewelry thing, and there were several rings that were 14 karat gold. And I told them, I said, "Do y'all realize these are 14 karat gold?" She goes, "Oh yeah, that's what they are." And yeah, I went and had a test. Everything's 14 karat gold, and it's probably from the 70s by the way it looks. The big cluster top on it that domes. Yeah, and, it doesn't. It's not the same color. I don't know, but very pretty. Yeah, I liked all the Santas as well. I'd painted some of them before, and that's what made me pick some of them up because I know they're so pretty setting. So if I Oh, Gina is it? Oh, Gina, I did not see Gina is in at 45. I'm gonna get my last. Whoops, that's not letting me do that. Let me do that. There it went. Did my last call go in here? I'm with Gina at 45. That's what I asked that gentleman at the antique store if he had any vintage wallpaper, and he said, "Oh yeah," and they never showed it to me. And my mind went in another direction when you mentioned that wallpaper. It made it pop back in my head. So last call went in, and we're gonna mark that sold to Miss Gina. It's coming your way, girl. You got some pretty Santas. And congratulations. Thank you very much. I'm going to set him over here. I think he's very, very pretty. He is. He is so pretty. I guess I'll wait, and when I go back, well, I hope it's just him there. He always, like I said, he always gives me really good deals. Sweet. I'm glad you like them. Purple and orange. Oh, I bet that's pretty. I would like to find some with the birds and stuff in it. I think they're so pretty. We'll see Santa until Christmas. Oh. Yeah, let's see. Nutcracker. Yeah, the Nutcracker, and then trying to think. Then I think there's only one more piece that I haven't shown from that one estate sale that I went to with all the ceramics at it. So there's still, I think, one piece left of it, and it's a Halloween piece. I might save it a little closer Halloween, or you know me, it don't matter. I might just bring it on out next week. I gotta have a taller ruler for this one because this Nutcracker is tall. Not overly tall, but taller than my 12-inch ruler, I guess. 13, smidge over 13 inches. I thought it was around 11. I think I said in my preview, but yeah, no, it's 13. He is so cool. Opens and closes. He's got his little beard, all painted red, white, and blue. He's got little rosy cheeks and everything going on there. Boots, and stands on the stand. I do not know the year of him. It is not wrote anywhere. But there again, I know Gare did a lot of different nutcrackers because I painted some of them back in the 80s. I don't know if this is one of them or not. There was this one. There was one that was a cowboy. There was a police officer. All different occupations, they were really cool. But I wanted to make sure I got this one because for me around here, and I don't know why, it's really hard to find patriotic stuff without it being resin or plastic. I don't mind ceramic, or a porcelain or a wood, something like that. I really like those materials and items. And if it's the old, like, blow mold plastic, yes, I like that, but not the resins and the 3D printout things, and I don't really. I'm awake, he says. So he is 13 inches tall. He is really cool. And I mean, she's got him all done through. There's a this thing here is like a wooden spear that goes through there that holds the nutcracker piece on. He's great all the way around. It looks like he may have had a boo-boo at one point, but whoever painted him fixed him. If I can find it even. It's very small, and I don't even know how I seen it, but I seen it, and it's under the rim of his hat. Like maybe a little piece had chipped out after they'd fired him, and then they filled it back in and then painted over it. So yeah, so it's really cool. So let's give him a start. He is going to start out at $26. I've never seen another one like him in ceramic. So I picked him up. He's a cool one. 13 inches. And that lady, this is the same one that painted that Santa there and did the other stuff. She did this one as well. And she just did a wonderful job. He's got that salt and pepper like hair. He's got them eyelashes, the rosy cheeks. He's good. Good. And he's got like this little piece of like fur that comes down, over the opening of the nutcracker part. I like it when you give something like this another textile, alongside of it. But really cool. And he's got some weight to him. I'd say he weighs I don't know, probably a pound or two. What does it say? This year is the 250th anniversary of America. Like, oh, 200. Gail, that's not old. Amy's in at 27. I'm going to get my last call ready here. Oh, that's 2 L's, Sam. Really nice. And I like the color of the blue and this red together. It looks really nice. Top of his hat's blue. He's got the little stars going around, little flag hat, the gold tone, little, what do you call them? Shoulder thingies. Can't think of it. So last call is in. And I'm with Amy at 27. What's it say? My birthday's on April the 4th. And everybody forgets you because they're all partying. Oh, shoot, Amy. Well, you got the nutcracker. Oh, shoot, that's funny. Everybody forgets me because they're partying. That's almost as bad as your birthday being on Christmas, because then you get your birthday Christmas presents instead of getting them separate. So congratulations. Really cool piece right there. If I still haven't got to the item that you are wanted to look at, let me know, because I will try to get to it a little faster. Pull it up. I think I can reach pretty much everything now. I bet you he does. He sounds like he sounds perfect, you know. This little book first came out in 1938, I think it says in here. Um, yeah, copyright 1938. This is a copyright 1947. I picked the book up because I like little books like this. Right down here, 1947. It looks like it first came out in 1938, 1947 there. Printed in the United States of America. It was, at one time, a school book. Got a little roughness. You know, it's not perfect. But how cute would that look sitting on a shelf? Oil glass, oil. King size pillowcases, okay. Oil glass, oil. Do I not know what oil glass is? I don't know what you're meaning, oil glass, Maria. I'm looking over here. You know, it might just be. I know, I just think it's precious. And the pictures in it. I mean, the illustrations. I mean, it's really a neat little book. But I thought the color of it would be perfect for spring. I mean, it's got some little dirtiness looking to it, but I don't mind that. That means some kid really enjoyed this book and read it probably many times, and I'm okay with that. Look, across the desert. But I thought it would be cute displayed, even at Halloween, for the color. You know, that would look cool. I don't know. I think it's cute. Chippy Chipmunk's Vacation. Let's give it a price here. And that's when that one needs. Mine always falls. Mine's April 12th. So a lot of times, you know, when it is Easter in April, yeah, it falls right on my birthday. And I think was this year. Now this year Easter was on my nephew's birthday, I believe. Yeah, the 5th. His is the 5th, and then mine's the 12th, and my niece's is the 12th. His sister. So yeah, got several of them right through there. And I'm with Carol Bloom at 9. Gonna get my last call going here. No one comes in here in a moment. I'm going to put that last call in. And then I'm going to go back up and see everything that people wrote down because, you know, goldfish memory. And it's not available. The only one that is still available is, and I'll show it to you. It is the wooden rosary. How did I get there? It's the only one left. I'll pull it out here in just a second and show you it just in case you're interested in it. Oh my goodness, how come? I don't know if y'all's getting this, but it seems like every time I turn around, I keep getting more and more and more junk emails. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't want no more junk email. Oh, there it is. And let me mark that sold. Did that go in? Yes. So, Miss Carol, that book, this one right here, will be coming your way. Where you at, Jippy? There it is, 1947. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this real quick, if I can. Oh, I think this is great. Yeah, that basket that Amy and Chuck got last week, she has sent me pictures of it. Oh my gosh. Excellent day. Look how she has it setting. Let me see if I can get that up here. Like that. There. This is a picture of the basket on the end. She's got those little spools of thread in there. This is how she's decorated with that. Isn't that cool? And I love that hippo. Oh my gosh. That's how she's decorated with that. How awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yeah, like that. She's put those threads and stuff in it. I like that. What happened? What happened to Amy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Holiday birthdays are kind of overrated. Yeah. Yeah. I get. I don't. My phone identifies scammers or things like that, and I used to get a lot of like, and these I don't believe are scammers, but like political calls and your sheriff or department donations and police donation things a lot. Not so much now, but I used to. It's like, gosh dang. I love the way you did that. So Amy, wait till you open that box and you'll see what I mean. I sent something that I think will go really cute with that to you. It's really pretty cool. Ooh, got my taxes done. Did y'all get all your taxes done? I guess it's a little late to ask because, yes, after tax season, hope everybody got it all done and didn't have to pay in too much or got back a lot. That'd be nice. And then Robin with a Y, do you mind if I show the picture you sent me? It's awesome. Please say yes because I want to show it so bad. Robin with a Y, can I show the picture you sent me? That is so pretty. My goodness. I can't remember if she wrote me in here that I could or not. Yes. Potential scam. I don't have health insurance either, but luckily I didn't have to pay anything in. I can get anything back. But Maria, this is the rosary I have left. It is this one here. It's got the silver, the cross there. It is the wooden beads. Oh, the state of California. Yeah. And then it has the like Sacred Heart maybe there in the center. That's the one I have left, and it was 16. Number 46, if you want it, just type in 46 and I'll put your name on it for 16. If not, that's okay. You know. Uh, 46, I will put your name on it. Thank you very much. I will lay it down here. So all rosaries are sold. Dun, 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 dun. Now, this is a little piece. I've had this one before. I can't reach down in there and clean that out. And I want to so bad. I'm going to have to put me I think if I put me a Q-tip on a stick. I don't have any of the long Q-tips. I usually buy the long Q-tips, that's like Q-tipped on one end and then it's the long, like it's a swab. So I can get down on the inside of these. But I'm out of them. I have to start taking out 401k. Oh my gosh. I don't have a 401k. Let's see, what does this say on the bottom? Okay, so on the bottom, made in Japan. Really neat piece. It's like a tree. Reminds me of the Keebler elf sort of tree. But it's a little pixie. And look at his little booty. His little booty. He lives in this tree. And this one is $14 on the start on this one. I'll give you some measurements on that as well. It measures, wrong end again. It measures 4 inches tall and 4 inches wide. Very cute piece. He is sort of like a purple stripes, or just cute. Just absolutely cute. His little window panes are red. His little door. Just a really cute piece. Got my last call ready. Gina's in at 14. These look really neat, Gina, in like a windowsill that's flat. I like things like that. It goes in the windowsill because you can put like little succulents and then still get plenty of sunlight and stuff. And last call is in and sold to Miss Gina. Congratulations. And we'll set him back here in the back. I need to scroll back up because hopefully I didn't miss pulling stuff for someone. I had an uncle, my mom's youngest brother. He passed away several years ago, but I want to say he would call or answer the phone if you call him or something. Sometimes he'd call him. He would do Murphy's Morgue. You stab him, we slab him. Something like that. It's like, king size pillowcases. All right, thanks. Thanks for helping me remember. I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get sometimes. I told my son the other day, I said, I need to tell you something, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. I said, so just remember, if I didn't tell you, it's not that I didn't try. It's just that I can't remember. It's like, oh my gosh. So these are not still in a package, but they're still like factory folded, and they've never been out off of the cardboard here, I don't think. It's still got the tags and everything on them. These are king size, 100% cotton sateen, 280 thread. But I like sheets that have a lot of thread count. But now, a long time ago, we got to look at me and my mom at the sheets from a long time ago. The ones that I think I sold them last week. The thread count wasn't high on them, but they were the best cotton sheets because the cotton was different then than what it is now. I don't know how they changed all that. I just don't get it. But the old sheets, even if they say 180 count and stuff like that, they are way better than your 850 count, today. So even though this one says 802 or 8, no, I'm sorry, 280, they are probably better than any of the 700-800 count ones today. But these are from, can't remember now, I read it. Dang it, I didn't write it down either. It's either the 80s or 90s on these. They have, I'm going to open this up like this because they are still all together. And I'll put them in a plastic bag for you, of course. But they are king. They are long, but they have the big medallion. This is the one out of the center of the roses and everything. I just don't want to undo it all because it's still all folded like it's right from the factory. And it still has the cardboard piece inside right here. These are really cool. Really, really, really cool. Let me get you a price and everything on them. Get a start going. Oops. Now, I did not get a chance to look these up online, so I have absolutely no idea on what they're worth. The old, yeah, those sheets there, Gail, are the ones I'm talking about. I had one of those last week. It was either a full or queen, I can't remember, because I had one of each of those last week. But we're going to start these pillowcases. I don't even think for $16 you can buy a set of pillowcases this quality today. But yeah, really nice. Hi, Judith. Hello, hello. Yeah, I like to be able to wash my sheets, and when I pull them out of the dryer, they're crispy. You know, I don't know. I like them to have some form to them, and if I hang them outside, I want that same feel, but it's soft. Because even if I hang them outside, I come in and I throw them in the dryer for just a second or two, and makes them soft. But I did find, remember those pink striped sheets, those Ralph Lauren pink striped sheets? I found a queen flat of those, and that's one of them I kept. But when I found these, I also found the bed skirt to that pink striped sheet that I have. So I got that now. I'm like, yes. Let's see. I'm with Robin Christie at 16 on this set of Ralph Lauren pillowcases, king size. So you'd have to be 17 or more. Keep, earn your keep. And you can have your trees back. I love it. I love it. Earn your keep. So I am with Robin at 16 on these here. And Christy's going to pass. So I'm going to do last call on them, and I'm going to put sold. And Robin, you got these for the 16th. Congratulations. That is an excellent day buy, because I bet you they're up there in price. But there again, I go by what I gave for them. But congratulations. This came from that antique store where that gentleman's like, she's gone. There you go. She's gone. I'm going to go ahead and put those real quick in a little bag so we don't get anything on them. That way we keep them nice. All right, I'll set that right there. Now, let's do this little guy here. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Oh, ready? Squeaker alert. Squeaker alert. He is so cute. He is a little fawn. He is, oops, let me see if I can get that on there. 1974 Kitty Productions, I think. Does that say? Yeah, Productions. He is the first years. So he's like a kid's little squeaker toy. But he is very popular, little squeaker toy. Let me get a start on him. I'm going to start him out because he sells in the $25 to $35 range. So I'm going to start him out at $15. I think it would be a good price on him. And he does squeak, as we all heard. He is almost 7 inches. He's about 6 7/8. Got his little spots on his back. He is really nice. I mean, pretty good shape. Squeak still. And I had him sitting by that book. I think these little guys like this look really cute in a display. Really, really cute. I like that he's got his little spots and all that. And those are like little painted on ones. His eyes, he's just cute. Got that long neck. When I first seen him, I thought he was a giraffe. He's a deer. He's got his little fawn spots there. I am going to get my last call ready here. So if you are not in and one in, Judith's at 15. Deborah Tucker came in at 16. And then Judith's back in at 17. We are up to, let's see, Deborah Tucker 18. Judith is at 20. Deborah Tucker says out. And oh, I forgot to push my last call in. Shoot, sorry about that. Thought I did it, but I looked over and it was still sitting in my queue. So we're going to say sold to Judith for 20. Congratulations. That is a really cute piece. 1974. What does that make it? 84, 94, 104, 14, 24, 50. That's like 52 years old. Right? Yeah, something like that. Somewhere in there. But congratulations to Judith. Excuse me. Yeah. This is the way I've decided to do these. I guess some of these are still a little damp because these are freshly cleaned. Clean, and I don't see any spots, any staining that I could see in the lighting of my home. I did take them outside, but the white of them just sort of blinded me in the sun. But it is the Vera, like the spring flower set. So there's 5 sets and the sets being a napkin and a placemat. I basically bought them that way. I did not buy them all in one group. They were all at the same place, but they had broke them up in sets of a pillowcase and a placemat. Very, very, very pretty. Let me look up. I wanted to find the name of the pattern on them, and I meant to look that up beforehand, and then, me. Goldfish memory. Let's see if I take a picture of them, if it'll tell me anything. Vera Nauman. Ouch. Apparently there is a tablecloth as well. And there's also vinyl. These here are all cloth. Vintage Nauman, let's see, vintage placemat and napkin. But how many? Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me. Sold for $70. Why isn't that telling me? That's crazy. Let me go down here a little further. A little further. Okay. So $70, there were 6 of them. So they sold for right around $12 a piece for a set of placemat and a napkin. I don't recognize. Oh, that was Macari. Okay, so yeah, that'll work. Maybe. So if anybody is interested in these, let me get my ruler. They are very enormous. They have the little ladybug on them, and the placemats measure 18 inches by 13 inches. They have this green, really pretty green background. I have not pressed them. I did soak them for 2 days just to be safe and get them as clean as possible in case they've been sitting and dusty. So they have this green sort of, I don't know, what would you call that? Like a pea green or real spring green. And then the front of them, I don't see anything on them anywhere. There is her logo And then that's the, go ahead and do that. That's the placemat, which I think they would be great made up into pillows. Those placemats would. Also, these placemats can make a little like shopping bags and stuff out of them if you wanted to, or just use them as they are. And then this is the napkin. Now the napkin measures 17 by 20. There again, if you didn't want to use them, they would make some great pieces like that, or just framed. That would be pretty on the wall. I'm doing them one napkin, one placemat. They're all in the same condition. I don't see any staining or anything like that. From the lighting in my house, I don't see anything on them. And I did a flashlight across them and everything and took them outside, and it was so white that it just sort of blinded me. But I don't see any stain. Like I said, I let them soak for 2 days, just to make sure. But I didn't see anything on them when I bought them either. So you'd get the 17 by 20. And what was this piece? This one was 17 by 20 napkin and a 18 by 13, I think. Yeah, by 13 placemat. That is considered a set. I have 5 sets of these like this. Right now they're a little damp. They should be dry by morning. I'll lay them out across the back of the couch and everything. And we are going to do them at $10 a set, which, you know, sells them under that last one I seen sold. They are very nice. Selling them separate in case, you know, maybe somebody only wants one. Maybe someone has a small, lives in an apartment and they have a small table and they just need 2. Or maybe they have a little bit bigger table and need 4, you know. So, or maybe you just live alone and damn it, you just pull out one placemat and one napkin like that. Or maybe you want to craft with them. Very nice. Carol's at 10, Gina's at 11, and you can take up to 5 sets. So, and they're all in the same condition. No holes, nothing like that. But I could just see that. Wouldn't that be neat on a cushion? Or even if you had the chairs, you know, the straight back chairs at your dining room table, and you just lined them with another white or whatever, or on the back, and had them slip cover down over the top of your chairs, would be cool. I would say put them in a reef, but I don't know how you do that. But but they're very nice. Very nice pieces. I am going to get my last call ready to put in. I am with, well, you know, I always say everything goes in a reef, right? I'm going to get my last call going here. Last call is in. They're just really pretty. If I had my own place, and, you know, might have been something I would have kept for myself, but these are 1960s. 1960s on, and I can't believe how good they are for 1960s. It's unreal. Carol's back in at 12. I mean, just think how bright they'd make the kitchen. I mean, really pretty. Just some yellow plates would be so pretty. There is a set, and I don't know who makes them, but they're yellow on the outside and the cups are white on the inside. And they're an older set from like the 50s. And they are so stinking pretty. I love the color of the yellow on them, and really nice pieces. plates. I think the plates tops are the yellow and the bottoms are the white or something. Can't remember now if it's opposite way or not, but I know the coffee cups are yellow on the outside and white on the inside. They would just be really, really cute. Oh, God knows itches. What does that mean? I don't know. Gina, are you in or out on these? I'm with Carol at 12. Yeah, beautiful colors. Absolutely beautiful colors. And I like that kind of, looks like watercolors, you know? I like that. I like that. I looked for a name on them and it just said Vera Spring or something flowers. I just wanted to see if Gina is still in or out. And on these, and there's 5 available. You get a napkin, 17 by 20, which is a nice size napkin, and an 18 by 13 placemat in each set. Gina says out, so at $12. Carol, I have 5 sets of them. Just let me know how many you would like on that. $12. 2 sets. And then Gina, at your $11, would you like any of the sets left? There's still 3 sets available. And they are absolutely all in the same condition. I didn't see any staining on any of them. All the same size, all that jazz. I have 3 sets left. If you are interested in any of those. 2 as well. Okay. And then I have 1 set left. If anyone would like it, it is number 45. 1 set, 45. That would be, Carol says she'd take the last one. Okay. So Carol Bloom. I've got you down for the last set as well, Carol. Let me lay these over here. These are so pretty. I see them, I thought, I mean, wait till you see the color on them. The color is just like, oh, it's just bright and everything. I'll lay them back on the bed. And someone asked about something else a while ago, but I can't remember what it was. Congratulations. So I'm going to do the Czechoslovakian holy water wall font next. It measures top to bottom about 6 3/4 inches. It is this one here. Very pretty. Like I said, it's got a little bit of like water residue, you know, around this part of it here. I think with a little vinegar, I didn't have any, it would come out. Really, really cool piece. This This is the back. It does have some numbers. Let's see, where are the numbers? Right down here at the bottom. So I think that is 5852. I think when I looked it up online, it said that. God, why is my nose itching? It won't stop. Wish my hand was itching. Very, very pretty. This one, the last sale on it I seen, it was like $55 or 50 some dollars. We're going to start it out at, we're going to do about half that. We're going to do 25 on that. How about the apron? Okay, let me get the apron up here. So I think if I take stuff and I try to start laying it up here, I'll be able to remember it better. It's just, Gail, it's just that darn goldfish memory, thing happening to me. Now, this piece is Czechoslovakian, really pretty. If you can tell, like his crown, his hair, the rags that he is in, and then right around this edge here, it is sort of more of a creamy color. It's supposed to be that color. The background is this green. That's supposed to be that color. What else was a different color than just the regular? I think that was it. Well, the black trim around the piece there as well. $25. It measured, what was it? 6 3/4. Yeah. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I'm with Gail at 25. I got my last call ready. It even has the little hanger wire already in there for you. It's pretty. Got a lot of detail, Got a lot of detail on it. Last call, and we're going to mark it sold to Gail. Congratulations. And thank you very much. Like that one down here as well. Apron. Absolutely cool apron. I almost kept it. But I thought, well, where am I going to wear it? I don't have a kitchen. Or as a friend of mine used to say, quiche. I don't have a quiche. But I did not see any stains, any holes, nothing like that in it or on it. I should say, let me lay that up there real quick like that. From the shoulder seam at the top down the front to the drop of the front, you're looking at about 35 inches. It is so bright and pretty colors, the oranges, the lemons, the limes, and then there's a little bee every so often. Let me see if I can find it. See right here, there's a little wasp or a little honeybee, I guess you'd call it. Got the little blossoms and everything, and it ties on the sides. Got a nice head opening on it, like that. I would call it, gosh, it'd probably fit me. I would say, I would say this is probably a medium large, right in that area. It does, the bottom part, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's see if I can make it appear here for you. It does have pockets, 3 of them, 2 here and 1 center. Very nice and clean. Wonderful. I bought this at Nostalgia in an antique mall in Sedalia from a lady. I always pick up some kind of linen thing or something at her booth because she cleans everything. It's all pressed. It's hanging. It's just she does an excellent job. She has a wonderful, and it's not a very big booth. I mean, you step into it and you turn a circle and you're back out, but everything in it is done very well. Did I put a price? I didn't. Sorry about that. I forgot to put a price in. There it is. There's the price. 14. I think that's reasonable. Sometimes I go into booths and their aprons are 25 and up. I'm like, I'm in the wrong booth. But look how pretty that is. Absolutely love that pattern. Now, I had one, something like this, color-wise and everything, but it was pears all over it, and my mom wanted it, so she took that one, years ago. I had it, and it's still in really good condition, and there's the little bees down here. There's a little bee right there. It would probably, yeah, if you're real tiny, um, I I would say it's probably too big. Because it's more, I would say, a medium large, because it goes almost to my sides on each side, not quite, but then you have the ties on each side. But it is so pretty. So it's a $14 start. It is 35 inches long. That's from your top seam or your back of your neck down. So like you measure a man's suit or dress shirt for him. I used to work in a men's clothing store. I had to measure and for suits and jackets, and it had a small women's wear department that I took care of. But when a man would come in and there wasn't anybody else there, I had to take care of that. But $14 on the apron. Let me write that. Don't. That's called. I'll lay this back over here so I don't end up dropping it everywhere. How come I'm not finding my apron? I know I wrote it down. I know I did. I bought several vintage apron pattern. Yeah, there's a really neat one, and it's made out of dish towels. You know, the old dish towels, the old linen ones. Um, I used to have that pattern somewhere. Might have already sold it. I don't know. I thought I wrote this down, but I am not seeing it. Damn it! Darn it! Ding dang dong. So we'll write it down again, and when I find the other one, I'll cross it out. Yeah. Very cheerful, Miss Judy. It is really nice, bright, pretty spring, you know. My mom will probably take it from me, which is all right. Let's see, the red bird planter is what I have broke down. And if I've mentioned something you want and I didn't do it, I'm very sorry. Okay, so this is, I know it's Japan, but it's not marked. And this was in there, so I left it. It's just a little sprig of plastic. It's the inside. So I just left it. I didn't see, it might be like maybe a little rough flea bite or something, or it could be just manufactured around the edges. Really, really pretty piece. Really like that. It measures height-wise at the tallest, not counting the flowersy, planty things, of course. It measures right about 4 3/4 inches tall, and then across, you're looking at, let's see, I think this is probably the widest point here. Same, about the same. Really cute set. It sounds good. I mean, it doesn't have that funky sound when it's cracked or broke or anything like that. So let's give this a start. Right there, we're going to start that at 14. I love the bird. It's sort of a like it's a cracked egg, maybe. I don't know. It's a neat one. It's absolutely a neat one. I've not seen it before, and I've seen a lot of bird planters. It is a nice piece size-wise beside me here. Sort of a burgundy colored with a black and white stripe on the wing. That black tipped tail and wing as well. And if I don't have any interest in it, I'm going to set it over here. And this will be a choice, I think. Is that how I have this one set up? Carol Bloom. Said 14 on that one. And I will glass call that since I'd already said it and mark it sold. So Carol, that one is coming your way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and congratulations. Yeah, I think it's this one. I had so many birds and had like 3 yellow ones, so I had to figure out how to write these down. The powder room called the Biggie. The power room called the Biggie. I don't know. I've never heard of a Biggie and I've never seen a Biggie. Okay? Oh. All right, these next ones here are going to be choice, and they're going to be at $12, and you can either choose the green parrot bud vase one. It is Royal Copley. Very neat, really pretty colors with the pink and the green. Sort of a yellows and really nice. Or I'm sorry. Yeah. This one is a Japan piece, I believe. It's not marked. More than likely had a sticker on the bottom of it, maybe. But it's this little bird here in flight. are getting ready to fly, or I'd say really cute, really pretty piece. Love the yellow on this. The green one, little bud vase, measures right about 5 inches. And this one measures about 4 1/4. So it is choice on either one of these at $12. That's okay, Judy. I'm okay. It never really mattered. If I don't have any interest in these are $12 each. The powder room. Oh, Biffy. Biffy. Nope. Haven't never heard of that either. So the yellow bird, $12 straight up. Number 8, if somebody comes back in and is interested. And the green bud vase bird is $12, and it's number 6. Oh, I'm really and let's do oh. Okay, the next pieces, you take 1 or 2. I'm just showing all the birds at one time here. These are identical. Picked it up twice. I liked it so much, I picked it up twice. And it's these little yellow birds. But if you wanted to set them on a shelf, you could set them like this, where, you know, the little fruit shows here in front. These are $8 each. They're really cute. Porcelain. They're not marked on the bottom, so I'm not 100%, but they are porcelain, not ceramic. And they are 3 1/4 inches tall. I do have 2 of them. They are $8 each. These are identical. I just thought they're cute. Cute enough. I picked them up twice. So hey, I think I did all right. Tweet, tweet. Start you a little, what is it called? A flock? Start you a little flock of birds. And these are really cute. I had them sitting beside that book, you know, just because they're small enough to set on a little shelf, you know, just really cute. Sit on top of a little stack of books or anything like that. Adds a little color to a shelf, you know. Those would be number 7, and they were $8 each. Now, I need to do this real quick. Oops. That was my ruler. I got to get that ruler. That's a long way down. I was trying to get that to remove that $8 so we can move on to the next one. I got to try to reach this without getting a Charlie horse. I think I did all right. Yep, made it. Kokeshis. are next, and it'll be choice on those. And those are starting at 14 each on the Kokeshis. And these have a tag, Japan on them. Right on the bottom, it says Japan. Here's the one with the little bow. Just a cutie patooties. Looks like big poppies or something. Just really cute little piece there. The one with the bow is 4 3/4 inches. Now this one is a little bit different story. It does have the same sticker, but it is also signed by the artist. And I cannot read that signature to save my soul, and it is also very, very pretty, the colors and everything. This one has the little bun on its head, and it's about 4 1/4, a little taller than 4 1/4. Not quite 4 1/2, but really cute. And they started at $14 each. And almost couldn't get back up. I'm telling you, you gotta, just like I did, you gotta pause and think about it and look and see how far it is, and then decide whether or not you really want to pick that up or not. Or it could just lay there and you could wait for somebody else to pick it up and hand it to you. Yeah, gotta get me one of those grabbers. I didn't do it. Tootie, tootie, tootie. I'm with Carol. I'm getting my last call ready. So it is a choice of the one with the little bun or the one with the little bow. Both very cute. The one with the little bun does have its sticker and signed. And then the one with the little bow has the sticker made in Japan. Both of them are very cute. Very, very cute. Always need a plan on how to get back up. Yeah. You always, yeah. Make sure you can crawl someplace to get up. Last call went in and Mark sold. And then Carol, I just need to know if you want the one with the bun or the one with the bow or both. Both, please. Okay. They are really cool. All wood, everything, just really neat. Those back there. Now, I picked these up because I thought those are really cool. And they would look so neat displayed in a sewing room on a shelf. Now, this is a linen warp that they use like in looms, to make rugs or mats or I don't know what all they made in looms, but a lot of stuff. But they had the labels still on them. Somebody wrote on this one. I don't know if that's a 7 or an 8, but it doesn't matter because it ain't what I gave for it. But and then this one here still has the plastic on it, and they're both a blue color. But it's the warp is what you put up and down on a loom. I looked into looming at one time in my life. I've looked into every craft out there, I think, and wanted to see if I could get someone to build me a loom big enough to make like rugs that would go like in front of your door, things like that. But I couldn't talk anybody into building me one without having to buy one, and they were very expensive. But you're going to get both of them. These are not choice. They are being sold together. And we're doing $10 for the pair. $10 for the pair. I thought they would just look really neat on a shelf for display. And you could use it, I guess, if you wanted to, you know. This one still has the original packaging, the plastic and everything on it. And then this one, it still has the original paper on it. And it may be the way it came. Maybe it didn't have. This is Irish linen too. Is this Irish linen? This just says linen. Size 20/2. Size 20/2, same size. This one says made in Northern Ireland. I didn't notice that until now. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna get my last call ready. My plan is to call 911. Don't you have one of those buttons you can push? I need a button. Sometimes I definitely need a button. It would be so nice. The last call went in. We're going to mark that sold. Just like that, Miss Carol Bloom. Those are coming your way. Let me get to those. Congratulations. You are so welcome. Thank you very much. I'm going to do the redheads now. I'm going to do the two individuals and then I'll do the one bigger piece. Well, you know what? I don't think it really matters, but I'll just do them all. It'll be choice on any of them. Yeah, I'll just put them all together because it was just a price difference of $1, so I'm not going to worry about it. So these are going to start out at $16, and that is each. And you can take your choice. This one is 19 on the bottom there, 1970. It is the little Goble. Look at that little bunny. It reminds me of, what is that, Velveteen Rabbit? She's a mama. She got a little baby. I love the little bear rug that the chair is sitting on, and that chair is awesome. Love to have a chair like that. Isn't that neat? A chair. My button is Jim. I push his buttons. Even when I haven't fallen. Oh, goodness. This one is called Little Miss Koi. And it is a, let me see if I can see it better in the, nope. Can't read it. I want to say it says 1957. I think it does. Yes, 1957. Right down now. You can see it right underneath that blue lettering. 1957 on that one. That's Little Miss Koi. And this one is Plenty of Nothing. I love these. So cute. I just opened my box. See them? Those are perfect. Okay. I thought you might like those. When I seen that basket, I thought, oh, I've got to send her these. And this one here is 1958. I believe it says right down there on the bottom, Goble, Germany. And it says Plenty of Nothing. These are $16 each, and you can choose from any of them. Very cute. Very, very cute. So I'm going to set these to the side right behind me. So if you change your mind, anybody, I'm going to give you the numbers of what they are, but they're 16 each. And the one with the baby sitting in the chair and everything is number 17. The girl, Little Miss Coy, is number 18. And the little boy, Plenty of Nothing, is number 19. Shoot, why can't I type? Well, maybe if you try putting something down. This one, Judy Reardon wants 18 and 19. 18 and 19. Going to Miss Judy. Joe and Jim. Whoop, Jim. Almost made your first name. I almost named you Finn instead of Jim because my J's and my F's sometimes can look the same. So $6. It's this really cute bud vase, sort of a like leaves, folded leaves coming up from it. Very pretty colors. It is not marked anything on the bottom. I don't see anything, but no chips or anything like that. But it is a really neat sort of mid-century modern, those browns and greens. 16 also. 16. $18 and $19. The other one is $17. The one with the baby is number 17. 16 was the pink dog and cat. They're already gone. How big was this one again? Tallest point right there. About 6¼ inches. Okay, I put your name there too, Miss Judy. Judy Joe and Jim. So this one is $6. It is 6¼ inches tall. Just a little bud vase. Hat pins would look great in this as well. Almost pulled some hat pins out and put them in here, but then I, goldfish brain. Oh, I've got to sing for Judy. Congratulations, Miss Judy, Joe, and Jim. Yep. How you like them apples, Johnny? That's what I say to my grandson when I do something and he give me something or we're doing stuff. Something happens, I go, "How you like them apples, Johnny?" First time he said, "My name's not Johnny." Now he understands it because I showed him the book when we went through and did reading it and everything, Johnny Appleseed. So now he knows who Johnny Appleseed is. So let me put that down right there. So I'll set this one to the side right there. And I just taught him how to spell his name in sign language. I'm learning him some sign language, just some basic things, just in case he ever needs it in the world, alphabet, some words and different things, and yes and no, and different things where at least he can communicate somewhat with someone that doesn't speak or hear. So yeah, and he caught it just like that. I mean, he spelled his name Marcus just like crazy. And then the other day he was I think his mom said they were at the hardware store, and a guy in there asked him, one of the workers, talking to him and everything. So they had read his name on his tag, and he's all, and I think his name was Terry or something like that. And he's like, well, what's y'all's name? And Marcus started signing as he said it, his name. Yeah, I've got him to where he can count to Spanish in to 10, and French right now to 5. And he can do his sign language name. He can speak some Spanish. He knows what local, because he says I'm local, and he knows hola, como está, just little greetings and things like that to start with. And I'm having a lot of fun teaching him all the different things. I try to do something different every so many days, and then we'll go back and do the first thing that he learned, and he knows it within. Just showed him one time, he had his name just like that. I mean, I can't believe how quick he picked that up. It's great. I was very happy for him for that. Well, I try to make it interesting, something different, but still learn something. I mean, can't spend all day on them darn tablets and watching television. If I have to watch Madagascar one more time, the original, or 2 or 3, I'm going to just go like, oh my God, there's no more TV in this house. It is bad. He likes those movies, and we watch them every time. That's what he always says he wants to watch when we watch TV. Madagascar. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's do this piece here. Now, this is a really neat piece. This is the time to. Oh, he does. Picks it up so fast. It's absolutely unreal. And sometimes just out of the blue, he'll start using them towards me, saying hola, hola. and I'm like, yeah, he just remembered so quick. It was just unreal. So the next little piece I'm going to show you, this is a Valerie Bach owl dish from the 70s. Love this dish. Love the color. It's sort of that like mossy green, real Home Alone, yeah. Mossy green color. It is marked on the back with the VB. It is going to start at 14. That went in, yep. It measures about 6 inches from ears to bottom here. It's like a soap dish, or you could use it as a little change dish, just anything. You could lay little incense in there, or little potpourri, or whatever. It's just a really cute little dish, and I love the eyes on it. So it is, what did I say? About 6 inches, 5 1/4, 6 inches, somewhere right in there. Look at the eyes on it. I love those eyes. I don't know what it is about those eyes. And then it's got, if these were sharper, I would think it could work as a garlic, grater, but they're not sharp. It's all smooth. Very neat piece. Would also look really cool setting in a like a frame easel, just to be propped up. I had it done like that up against that box in the display, so you could see it. Just display it neatly would be nice. But that is the owl dish starting at 14. Let's start at the top here and go down, make sure I haven't missed anything. Bedroom eyes. Is that what they are? Judy, I don't know. That's what I like about them. I don't know. I haven't seen any eyes in the bedroom in a long time. Woo, girl, don't get me rolling. Next, we are going to do these here. These are $6 each. Each little rabbit, you get a little egg with them. So here are the little rabbits. All hand done. These are homemade project pieces. I want to say made by that lady that is TK. I think I've sold some of her things before. The little antique mall I go to in Sedalia, Missouri is where I find her things at. Oh. So we have the one with the little flowers in her hair, which will also come with a little egg, little white, and these are ceramic with the little, what do you call it? Transfer on it. And then I have this little baby here. Got a little blue flower, so she glued a little blue flower to him, I'd say. I was trying to see if I seen her TK. I don't see her TK on this one. Not a whole lot of space on the bottom of it. Right, anything. Really beauty. It also comes with a little egg. I think the eggs are pretty much the same, pretty close. And then last but not least is this little guy. And it has, I think it's TK on it as well. Yeah, it's just got some little pads on the bottom, but your little TK right over here. And it's this little guy here. Cutie patootie. And he also comes with a little egg. So $6, you get a little rabbit and a little egg. Just let me move those up here. I don't know. So those are $6 each. Each one of those gets a little egg. The little bunny with the flower in her hair, $6, number 22. The bunny, the dark brown bunny, $6, number 21. And the little tan one with the little blue flower on him, $6, number 23, if anyone is interested in those. Okay, if nobody takes them at the end, Gail, I'll offer those eggs to you. It'll be, I mean, I could at the end break them up to where all the rabbits are in one set and all the eggs are in one set. So 3 rabbits or 3 eggs. Well, if no one comes in, we'll do that at the end. These are going to be $10 each. And these are the little Christmas mice. They are Homeco. You can either take the one with the packages, the one with the what do you call it? Bag. So if okay, that works too. So what were they? Let's see. Where I can't find them. They were 18, so it'd be $9 to Carol for the rabbits and $9 to Gail for the eggs, if that's fine with you guys. I think because there was $6 each. 3 times 6 is 12, 18, right? if that's what y'all want to do, I can. Carol says, okay, thanks. And that works for me. Okay. So let's do eggs, 9 rabbits, 9. And we're going to do Carol on the rabbits. And Gail on the eggs. Got it. Gotcha. Thanks, guys. Got that all wrote down. So these are $10 each. These are Homeco. They're little trinket boxes, but they are older ones. Taiwan. These are probably 70s, 80s. Right in there. I want to say I remember these, and it was the late 70s, not early 70s, but late 70s. Probably 78, 79, right in there, up into the 80s. They did the set of the 3 mice, and then they started putting them smaller and on the little boxes. So there is a choice on those. 2 chicken dinners for 2 winners. I like that. 2 chicken dinners for 2 winners. Whoop, whoop. I do that. And what is it I do? Here I come to save the day. And then Marcus will go, Superman. Oh, he's hilarious. Gosh dang, he's hilarious. My granddaughter, she's older, so she don't come down here as often because she's listening to her music, or she has a girlfriend over after school and they play and do things. And, so I don't see her as much, but she's really big into swim and jumping outside on the trampoline and music and, riding her bike, things like that. Where Marcus is too young to, do some of those things by himself. Like she's a little older. So either one of these, $10 each, Homeco mouse trinket box with the bag, or mouse trinket box with the gifts. They are number 26, I think. Let me look again. Nope, I'm wrong. They are number 24. Number 24. And then just let me know bag or boxes or gifts. Okay. And then we have, I believe that $10 there, because that's where this one starts as well. This is the kitty, and this is a Lefton piece with a little package. It is also $10 start. It is from Kitty Snowflake Collection, 1994. It was double. I was getting double vision there for a minute. 1994 GZL. It is a sugared. Skeleton keys? I do, but they want like so much around here for them. If I could find them cheap enough, I'd buy them. But they always want like $6 to $10 a piece for them. So in order for me to make anything, or even $1 or $2, I'd have to mark them up higher than that. I think that they've sort of, cornered the market on them when they get them that price. But if I ever find some decently priced, I will definitely pick some up, because I do look for them. I just don't see them very often. There was even some at an estate sale. They were $25 a piece, but now they were way bigger than what I've seen. And when you turned the key and looked at the end of it, it had a number on it, which was really awesome. And it was also 10 on that one. So the Christmas cat, Lefton Christmas cat, number $25, $10. Where'd they go? There it is. Yeah, it seems like the keys that I've seen, even like old truck keys and car keys, and they still want a lot for them. These are these are so cool. Now I've had these on before, but they are so cool. These are, let's see if I can, yeah, no, there it is. Made in Japan. And this one's marked right about the hole there, made in Japan. These are the vintage, the skiers. These are awesome. I really like these. These would look neat on a snow scene. These are just about 4 inches, maybe just a smidge taller. The orange one is definitely right around, just a smidge taller than 4. And the yellow one, same thing, just a smidge taller. On these, oh, I bet you a lot of the houses, the older houses here in Missouri still have skeleton keys. I bet you anything. If it doesn't, it's probably got a lock on it that's so cheap that just take a pair of pliers and twist it off. So these are $10 each. These are Japan. These are probably right around your 1940s. Very cool looking pieces. Would look excellent in a Christmas scene. I really like them. $10 each. So you now just have to let me know whether you want orange or yellow on those. And Gail's in at 10. I am going to get my last call going here. And just let me know whether you want the orange or the yellow. Last call went in. They're very cool. I can just see, like, if you did like one of those little towns up or something, you know, and you did like a ski slope, but they were standing at the top, on the top of the mountain or the hill, I think they would be really cool. Put just some snow bunnies in there. So I just need to know yellow or orange on that. I can say that because I own one. Gina is going to take both of those. I've got your name on them. Those are yours. Let me set them over here. I love them. I think they are so cool. Some of the people, Japan pieces, I mean, they are so neat. And congratulations. Okay, this one here, I really like her a lot. I used to find these quite often, and well, at least once or so a month anyway. Now I haven't had one of these in, I mean, like months and months and months. This lady, oh my gosh, she is so neat. She's a 1930s Japan piece. There again, made in Japan. She's got her little dog with her. Absolutely wonderful. Like how they have that one little toe sticking out there. Let's get a start on her. I think I had her setting by the lace and the thread and everything, you know. I think she would look really, pretty setting, like in a lace and doilies and pearls, you know, maybe some brooches laying around her. I think she just would be wonderful. She's starting at $14. Yeah, that was a really good deal on those little guys. I'm glad you got them. I've had them for a little while. Been sitting in the magic cabinet. She is, let me give you a measurement on her. She's a nice height too. She's 6.5 inches. Yeah, top of her hat to the bottom of her stand here, 6.5 inches. Width-wise, the bottom of her stand is right about, almost 3.5 inches. She's a nice sized little piece, and she's really neat. She's been airbrushed and everything. Top of her hat all the way around. Very cool piece. She's even got a booty on her. Absolutely wonderful. You have one with your Scotty? Yeah, I think that's a little, some kind of little Scotty dog or something. Got that boxed, you know, face on it. But it's probably a little black Scotty. Excuse me. Can I take a drink? Have Gina at 14. Getting ready to put my last call in. Oh, you got her for me? Yep. That's probably some of the last ones I've had, Judy. That's been a little while. Last call went in. They're harder and harder to find. If they don't want $30 and $40 a piece for them, you know, because I've seen them at that. I mean, they're pretty, but I don't know if I could bring myself to pay, you know, $30, $40 for them. 14, yeah, but not. But congratulations to Gina, and thank you very much. I'll set them back there with your little skiers. And then, oh, this little piece here. This is a little Rio Hondo piece. It is a little rabbit. Got a little cornucopia, little bud vase there. Trying to see. They got a, you know, little chippies, or not chippies, but like where just the paint's flaked, like on his, I don't know if I can show it, on his ear here. Little flea bite right there. Still in really good shape for its age. Let's give it a start as well. And 12 on this one. Does this make us twins? Well, yeah. This one here. That would look really neat with like a little air plant or little, what do you call them, succulent. 5.25 inches tall. This Carol's at 12. I've got my last call ready to go in. I still have, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 things, maybe 4 or 5 things. Last call's in. We're going to mark that sold to Miss Carol. Congratulations. Set that right there. Whoop, wrong button. Ah, there. Nose itching again. Yeah. So these are going to start at $7. Excuse me. Excuse me. There again, got the marking of TK on the bottom of them. These are handmade. It is a choice, and you can either have the little bunny with the pink jacket or the little bunny with the pink bow. These are $7 each. I know I had several rabbits. I still, even though it's not Easter, I pick up rabbits all year round, different ones, because they're just really cute to sit around no matter what. Until you put them in an Easter basket with some eggs around them, they can just be little rabbits peeking around your house everywhere. Set them on a little ledge or a little corner, and when you pass by there, they are looking at you. Just really cute. So these are $7 each. And the one in the yellow or the pink bow is 2.5 inches tall. It does have the TK and the lady that made some of the other pieces that I've purchased before. And this one is also, let's see, how do I measure this one? Like that. I'd say just a smidge over 2.5 on this one. And he's got his little pink jacket, his little carrot. She does a really good job painting them. Got a little pom-pom tail sticking out there. So either one of these, $7 each on those. And let me see what else I have here. And that one, Carol Bloom, 7. And Carol's the only one that's come in. So last call went in, and we will mark sold on those. And then I just need to know bow or jacket on that. Excuse me. Gosh dang. And she wants them both. They are rather cute. And I will set those over here for you. Now, thank you very much and congratulations. Now here's this one is next. This is so cool. When I seen it, I went, I'll take it. Just like that, I'll take it. I love pieces like this. Still on the original display card or counter card. All the teeth of the combs are there. It is a 1950s set, and it's like this really pretty, like oceany blue. I can't really explain it. It is just a really neat set. The whole display itself, the card included, measures 9 inches by a little over 6 inches, smidge. But you have your ratting comb, with the little pick to you rat it and pick it into place. I can remember my mom, who's tucked my comb, my ratter? Who's Tucker? Because my mom used to wear big football hair. And then you have your smaller little comb and your bigger one. And we're going to give that a start. And y'all wouldn't believe what these prices, I've looked them up. I never could find this one, but just a comb set or comb and brush set of vintage ones is just, I was looking at them going, what the hell? You go to Walmart and get you that for less than that. But I guess it's the vintage part of it and everything. But still, it's like, oof. Man, because I'm talking 50, 60, $70. Depending on what color, who made it, all the different things that make a difference. I'm doing $15 on this. I think that's fair on it totally. I need to set y'all's set Carol's up the little bunnies over here real quick so I don't get them mixed up. Try to sell them again. Double the money on them. Gail is at the 15. I bet you could find a frame or something to frame that in. The paper, I guess it's from where the combs have been in there and it's probably been laying. It's got a little bit of a warp to it there, but I can just see that setting in an easel or something and displaying really cool on a shelf with some little things sitting around in little powder boxes, I think would be really cool. A rat tail. Yeah, I can remember my mom used to use them. She'd get so mad, eventually she'd break that tail off of them and snap them. Because, she wore, like, not huge, but like a football helmet. I'm going to get my last call. It was the style then. I'm going to get my last call ready to go in. Give it a second here. No one else comes in. Gail, you got this great piece for $15. It is, last call is in, and we're marking it sold. $15, girl, that's a good one. That's good. Set these over here so they'll sold as well. And let me set that there like that. Put that down. Okay, now these here, I did not. These are called Award of Merit. They are Gibson and Company. These are something you would get from like your teacher. Like, wow, because presented to, and it has a name, and then by, and this one here says, and the by, and under it says teacher. So yeah, see down here at the bottom, person's name, and then where it says by Cora Wright, teacher. These are about 11 and a half inches tall. I have one with birds. Very, very cool. I like the border around it and everything. These are very, very neat. Award of Merit. So I have one with birds. This and that one is like a little over 11. This one here is right at 11. And this one is the one with the fall scene. Now, it's not been wrote on. This one hasn't. It's also Gibson and Company. Down there in the corner, it'll say Gibson and Company. And the color is just wonderful. On the back, it is Hoffelt, Nellie Hoffelt. Her name is on it. On the back. Very, very pretty. And then this one here, Award of Merit. Same name on those. Right down there, teacher. But look, it's the nest with the birds and eggs in it and everything. So these are $8 each. Award of Merit. And you can see they've got some staining on them, but these are old paper, like a heavy cardboardy, not heavy, but like a cardboardy like paper, heavy cardstock. I want to say, I think these are your late 1800s. Gibson Company gives me that feel, and I just believe that's what they are. Very pretty. All of them are very, very pretty. I have 3 of them available. Let me get my last call going here. And it is choice. You can take whichever ones you want. The birds, the nest are more of a fall scene. Here's the nest. So sort of, I guess would be maybe spring, like with the flowers and nests. And then you got this one here, maybe the fall. And then we have, I don't know if that's apple blossoms or cherry blossoms with the birds. Last call went in. And we're going to mark that sold. And Carol, I just need to know which one you would like. They're all right around 11, maybe 11 and a quarter inches. Shortest one being the little fall one. But I think it's still 11 inches. In a long, skinny frame, wouldn't those be so neat? Done up in there. She wants all of them. Let me lay that back. I've been laying them in this little pink basket because I don't want them to get any, I don't want them to get broken or tore up. Let me find. What in the hell? Heck. Ding dang doodly doos. This is crazy. I know I just seen that. That's okay. All right, that was the last the last piece, guys. I'm going to go back over real quick. There's not a whole lot more, mostly birds. Mostly birds. I'm going to go back over and show you the things that did not sell. Try to do it quick enough. What time is it? It's only 6:17. I don't. I don't know. It's only 6:17. That early for me. That's only like 3 hours and 17 minutes, and usually I'm 4 or 5 hours. But let's see. Let's start at the top here. So the green bud vase bird, it was $12. I'm going to mark it to 10 because I've had it in another sale. $10, number 6. And all you have to do is put in the number 6. And whoever's first gets that. And then the little yellow birds, I had them at 8. I'm going to mark them to 7. And just let me know whether you want 1 or 2. And they're number 7. $7. Number 7. I come down $1 each on those. And they're number 7. Carol takes number 6. And then, oh, this bird's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I love this bird. The green, the yellow with the red head. It is a Japan piece. It was $12. We're going to bring it to 10 because I think I've had it in before as well. And it's number 8. Carol wants 1 of the little small red or yellow birds. Number 8 is going to Miss Robin Boyd. That's this one. Let me set these back over here before I forget what I got, what I'm doing. That one sold as well. And one of these sold. Just have to mark these off. Thank you both ladies. I appreciate that so much. I'm doing a little spring cleaning on some items, and there will also be some spring cleaning going on next week as well. Some items you may have seen before. I'm dropping the prices on them, bringing them in as just regular in the sale. And then if I have to, at the end, if I still have them available, I'll drop some more off of them, of what I can. So I'll try doing that. So I still have this one little yellow bird left. Carol took one of them. These are $7, number 7. It's the one with the little fruit down at the bottom of his feet. It's the last one I have. I liked it so much, like I said, I picked it up twice. Didn't know it. Next, the owl dish. It's $14, number 14. $14, number 14. This little bud vase, I had it at $6. I'm going to mark it to $5. It's number 20. $5, it's number 20. Amp wants number 14 for 14. Woohoo! Just got home. So $5, number 20. What was it? Like a little over 6 inches tall. Great for hat pins. Little bud vase, looked pretty with just a single rose or flower in it. It's $5, number 20. Oh, these are so cute. These are the Homeco mice. I had them at $10 each on the little mice. You can take either the one with the package or the bags. They are number 24, and they are little trinket boxes. I think all the bunnies sold. I do. I think all the bunnies sold. I think. Yeah, pretty sure of it. Number 24, Imp. Which one do you want, Imp? They're $10 each. The one with the like the Christmas bag is this one. He's cute up on his knees there. And then the other one sort of laying back on his belly and or on his back, and he's got the little presents. Oh, she wants them both? Those are so cute. I think they're just classic Christmas. I really like them. I think and then I have a little Lefton kitty cat. He was also $10. I am going to mark him to $8, number 25. $8, number 25. What a crazy day. What happened? Number 25 is going to Imp. Did the owl dish went to Imp? Set that right there. Trying to see what I had left here. The one yellow bird. Where's that? Oh no, Carol took those. Oh, the apron. I have an apron. 35 inches from the shoulder seam to the bottom. It is smock style. It has 3 pockets that go across the front, and look How beautiful. Spring colors. It's got these pockets. Let's see, I folded it in the wrong way. Right. Where's my pockets at? Oh, there. It's got the pockets along the front. It does tie on each side. I would consider it like a medium large size, because I think if you tied it all the way to the sides, it'd be more medium, but you have enough room to make it a little bigger. So large. And it was $14, number 47. Oh, oh gosh. I used to run a laundry. I know y'all's gonna think she done everything, but I did. I used to run a laundromat and dry cleaners. I was the only one that worked there. I worked the laundromat. People could come in and do their laundry, or they could drop it off, and I did it so much a pound. And we also had a dry cleaning machine that we did some dry cleaning. I did a lot of pressing. I got it down to where I could do 17 shirts in an hour. I thought that was damn good. And that was usually the judge. The judge then in town would bring his shirts, and he brought every shirt I think he owned all at one time instead of just bringing them a few at a time so I could do them. He'd bring like 24, 25 of them at a time. But really neat. It's even got, let's see, look at the little, it's even got little bees on it as well. Lemons, limes, and oranges. Really cute. Cute piece. $14, number 47 on that one. So let me go back and check. I need to check a couple of little things because I got something sitting over here that I'm not sure it's supposed to be sitting over here. But I want to make sure. Okay, that's sold. Okay. Always got to check. Always got to check. So the only thing I should have over here, I have, this is the only things I have left real quick. Number 7, the little yellow bird is $7 and it's number 7. I have that left. The apron I just showed and the tall bud vase. I do believe that is everything I have left. Oh, Imp's going to take number 7. And the bud vase was 5 and number 20. $5, number 20. And those are the only 2 pieces I have left. Yay! Oh, it's marked. It has VB on the back. That stands for Valeroy. Valeroy. It's VILLEROY. And then the next word is the B stands for BOCH. Okay, so I will send your box. Miss Judy, I'll send yours as well because I think you have enough to fill it up the rest of the way. There. I didn't see Avery today. Hope she's okay. Missed her. And Miss Roxanna, I know you're probably in the background sitting there, so hello. What was it happened there? That was a horrible day, not crazy. uh, uh, let me send my box. Okay, perfect. My mom is so happy. Okay. I'm looking and making sure everything is done. Yes. Gosh, thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. Um, I am ecstatic right now. So happy that, almost everything sold, just 2 items, but hey, um, that works for me. Um, that works. It works great. I love these pieces. I'm going to lay these out because they still just a little damp, not bad, but just they're cool feeling. So I'm going to lay those out and let them finish, and they'll be ready to package up and send out. Bag them up. I'm going to lay Greg's nutcracker down. I think Greg got that. I can't remember now. Greg, you didn't get the nutcracker, did you? No, Amy did. Okay. Couldn't remember. Thank you for the great 10 minutes. Oh, hey, everything's gonna be okay. That's what they tell me. Everything's gonna be okay. Good Lord only gives you what you can handle. He gives it to you because you can handle it and other people can't. That's why I live my life thinking when I have a rough day. He knows I can handle it. It's hard on me. And everything that's going on in my world still hard on me. But he knows I can handle it. And there may be somebody else that can't. So I think of it as how I kept hardship off of somebody else that couldn't handle it. So he gave it to me. That's the only way sometimes I can get through. But that's how I've always looked at it. I think when I was younger, I was always told, it ain't so bad. Somebody else got a lot worse than you. So I've tried to make the whole thing up in my head saying, he only gives me what I can handle. Sometimes I have to cry in the pillow and say, why are you doing this? I can't handle it. But that's part of handling it. Yes, she is a quick shopper. I will see everybody. I think I can't remember. I got some things coming up that I need to do, and I don't. It's like court stuff and lawyer stuff and all that kind of stuff. So, and I'm not sure exactly the date, but Robin Potts, you are still here. Can I show the picture that you sent me? I was going to ask that a while ago. I didn't. I didn't remember if you answered me or not. Did I show it? I don't think so. I don't, because I don't think I got an answer. Ouch. If not, I'll save it to the next sale. Absolutely. Okay, guys, gotta look at this. This is beautiful. It's pretty and pink. Let me tell you. This is from Robin, my Robin with a Y, Miss Potts sent me this. This is a shelf she did. Isn't that cool? I love that. I love the pink disco ball. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Love the pink disco ball. Love that pink bird. Get back up there. The canister. Oh, the wooden flowers. I mean, you got so many different kinds of textiles there. They all look great together. The old radio. Isn't that just wonderful? I love it all. The poodle, everything. That is so, so cool. I sat and I looked at it and I blew it up so I could see it just every little inch. I thought, oh my God, there's even white candles in there with like the frosted lights. on them. I mean, how pretty with that. And that little basket, the little teapot basket right down here at the bottom, um, with the little butterfly coming up out of it. Oh, my God. Cute as can be. Cute as can be, girl. You got it going on there now. That is nice. I love every piece in that display. I do too. I thought, oh my gosh. I love seeing that kind of stuff, you guys, what you do with the things and all the different stuff that you buy and do. I think it looks cool. But thank you very much for sending me all that, guys. I appreciate it. Um, oh, let me look. I want to see something. I got to see something real quick because I wonder if Amy sent me a picture. I sent her some little things in her last. Yes, she did. Miss Amy. Oh, perfect in every way. So remember the picture a while ago I showed y'all of the basket that Amy and Chuck bought last week? Well, she sent me pictures and of how they set the basket and everything. And I got to looking at it, and she had done a great job. I mean, it was wonderful. But I looked at it and I went, I got something that would look good with that. So the basket, she had put those big spools of thread in there, and I thought, I got some baby spools of thread like that. So I sent her 3 spools of that small thread um, for her to put with them big ones. So she got like mama, daddy, and babies going on there. And I love that the hippopotamus. Oh my God. So yeah, so I sent her those 3 little spools with her stuff because I thought those would look great. But man, wonderful job, guys. All right. I'm out of here as far as I know right now. This is sort of a play by ear type thing that's going on. So I have to wait and listen and wait and see what happens next and wait. So I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I'll be here next Sunday. As I always say, if you don't see a preview, then more likely I'm not. But sometimes my previews get up pretty late. But I will see you soon. Does that sound better? Bye for now. I'm going to figure me out something for dinner. Y'all have a good week. Bye, guys.